1/6 scale, I8TOYS Twin Blossom, Xuan and Yue, and 4 tips to get your money's worth of 1/6 figures. I'm honestly not very proud of spending so much money. The world of 1/6 action figures is very alluring to me. Breaks out the beauty of every possible genre. Culture figures, goes into traditional costumes, fantasy figures, the one we wish but can never get. Games coming into real life in 1/6 form. Anyway, this is a third-party figure. It's really beautiful. There are licensed ones, but this is not. Glorified Barbies. Well, dress them as you like. By the way, these are already broken inside. The body's broke inside the clothes. Well, but it still works. Anime. Hinata. But think of it as a rendition of Hinata. Looks alike but different. Still very beautiful. Movies into life. One of my favorite characters in Marvel Rivals, Mantis. This is licensed by Hot Toy and it costs a bomb. And lastly, another set of figures from I8TOYS, the old Kami girls. In this episode, we'll be covering what to buy, what to expect, where to buy, and when to buy. And of course, the unboxing of Xuan and Yue to show you what goes inside the box. So if you're new to 1/6, what's inside is just the clothes. Twin Blossom written in Chinese, the name is Xuan. Love the box actually, simple and minimalistic. Looks good in the house too. White and black fits every decoration. Wait, this is Xuan. Where's Yue? What do you mean you didn't get it? It comes in a pair. This is the black one. That's another white one. Oh my days. Alright, come here. So we're gonna go to Taobao and check out the shop, Xiangcai. Anyway, this is how you can get Yue. It's Chinese-made toys by Chinese companies, so the best way to find them is from Taobao. You need a Chinese name for this figure though, so look it up in Google, edit it in cart, and that's it. For those asking me where to buy, Xiangcai is the one and only figure shop I patronize. Well, they don't have it in white, so I'm just gonna search for it. Get one from the shop that actually has reviews, but reviews can be fake, so just do your CSI. The box art, I find this pretty basic and I'm going to trash it anyway, so it's better if they keep it simple, but if it's too simple, it doesn't feel premium. What's inside the box? Instruction sheets to tell you about the eye movement and some basic instructions on how to put on the clothes. No pictures of the full figures, so you have to check that up online. No instructions on how to put on the clothes too. If you lift up the lid, 2 layers are present. The bottom compartment contains the clothes. The clothes look very, very premium. Anyway, Yue finally came. Oh my god, thanks man. Wait, how much did you say this cost? 100? What about the body? Another 100? Shipping is 40? Damn it, there goes our dinner money. $500 for the set. Actually, both sets going for a total of 1,000 yuan. I can't, it's too expensive. So these are the stuff the set came with. Firstly, head sculpt, then bag of clothes, shoes, eye socket adapter, and finally a small neck socket adapter. So as the body, continue watching because this hobby is gonna suck your wallet dry, especially when you don't know which bodies to buy, because there are a lot of different bodies on the market. All have its benefits. My favorite is actually the Very Cool and the World Box brand, not the TB League that I8TOYS recommended. Well, they use that, you don't have to use that, but you should use that because it's the correct size. So for the Blossom twins, use S32 for Xuan and S34 for Yue. For this review, I'm gonna use the S34 on the black body because white and black, big contrast. Note that the shoulders are very narrow. In fact, one of the most narrow bodies in 1/6 scale figures. Also, China doesn't allow nudity on toys, so S34 is one of the latest toys to feature privates. I can't say the full thing because YouTube censors a lot of things. A little mistake, they're gonna demonetize me. Articulation. The neck moves side to side, forwards and backwards. Hand rotates upwards and can keep rotating if you're willing to break the silicone. Well, I'm willing to for YouTube, but not you. So hands move upwards to the side. Notice there's another joint on the shoulders. You should push it up to make it look more natural. Wriggle the shoulders to move it. It can also move front and back. The next thing is the elbows. On the elbow joint, you can move the hand upwards to the limits of a normal human. It doesn't move backwards, also like a normal human. You can do a full split or even an awkward split. Legs kick up to whatever I can stretch in real life. Well, you might be flexible, but I can't even touch my toes. Rotates backwards, also to a very awkward angle. Knee joint allows her to kick backwards. Very nice, normal humans limits, just like the real thing. A simulation of human limits. Feet rotates backwards and forwards, but doesn't tilt side to side because of the metal plate design. For Yue, I'm gonna use Very Cool's number 2 body because she has an orangey tone like Asians, because it has a very good contrast with white. Also, her shoulders are wider and I think they look more appealing. They're of the same height, so it should do well. Also, these things break. I accidentally step on her and now she can't spread her legs. These hands also get loose easily. So I'm just warning you the dangers of buying 1/6 but I will still buy more and more and more. So how much is the Very Cool body? Around 500 grand. The money just adds up and adds up. The head socket also has different sizes, which explains the neck connector. Anyway, these silicone also break easily, so you need to manage your expectations a little. They are not fragile, but they can be fragile by luck. Let's open one up and see what's inside the box. Inside, it looks like a plastic toy, which will look very realistic once you put on the clothes and put on some poses. You'll see, but this is it, just the body and the limbs. This is a 24A, which we won't be using. All the parts from Xuan laid out here. Won't be doing one with Yue. It's basically the same thing, just white. Review time! The head sculpt looks dead at a glance. Dead. Very dead. I'm sure this will turn into a beautiful young woman when it's attached to the body. Has treated with some gel-like substance. It's already dried but treated. You don't want to wash it away, if not the hair will be fluffed up. Removing the sculpt reviews the neck connector and the mechanisms for the moving eyes. Damn, I really hate doing technical reviews. I hope you guys aren't asleep by now. Neck connector has 2 sizes and I believe the TB-Link uses the smaller one, so we will dispose of the big one. Yeah, the big one doesn't fit. Also, if you guys are wondering why I censor the video, YouTube's AI is very sensitive. Please understand. I'll plug in the connector for use later. The eyeball adjustment tool. I believe it's not really needed. If you want to use it, push it into the socket, move her eyes wherever you want her to face. I think for this video, I would like her to look at me, a taller me, so that she looks up and I look invincible. Push the eyes wherever you want it to be. Using your fingers do work here, so I'll throw the connector away. Don't want to be a hoarder. Once this done, you notice that the head looks so much better with the body, and it grows on me, looking prettier by the minute. I actually love it. Not the best head sculpt from I8TOYS. You saw the head sculpt on a Japanese kimono. I love that very much. Anyway, that's not a kimono, that's a yukata. Next, we look at the masterpiece of this box, the corset. That's inner layer fabric, golden ring studs. Collar is iron flat. Really ridiculous work done here. Frills running around the perimeter of her chest. Frills running down her chest. There's contours on the chest piece. And the lace layers. In fact, there are many layers in one small top, and this set is amazingly legendary. Really, I'm glad I bought this on impulse. I bought this when it was released. A viewer, Valrex, wanted me to do this review, so you better watch this right now. The underlayer is a catch. I think I actually banned it. Damn. But I'm so glad I bought this. It's so wonderful. This skirt is a crazier spectacle. 3 layers, light gray, gray, and black, with a 4th bat wing layer. I think we're gonna expect a doll effect on the skirt. This is the belt that goes across her chest. Nice unique idea. Very small stitches in very small areas on this piece of belt. And you gotta love that they buckle it for you, because some sets make you do it yourself, which is a huge pain. fat fingers, small buckles. How are you gonna do it? I'll pay you to do it for me. Since you have seen the skirt, the sleeve is probably as good as the skirt, with catches that attach itself to the belt. You expect this to be very sturdy. The arm sleeves look quite crazy with the lace fabric, actually looks very fresh, different from the rest of the clothes. Now if you pull on this string, you see that you can actually have a layered effect. The stocking seems normal, but we'll see. I think I can't ask for more. This boot is another masterpiece. Semi-shiny boot material. Anyway, it won't last more than 3 years. It will crumple and flake and get damaged, I swear. The insides look like this. Oh, I loved golf at one point of my life, and these little crosses. I'm a reviewer, I should be able to put what I see in words, but just look at it yourself. Gothic masterpiece of a boot in 1/6 size. The crosses on the boots is extraordinary. I mean, they are just so small and intricate. Barbie time! You won't be able to put this on without undoing the zip. By the way, if you don't want to see me put on the clothes, you can actually skip to the montage part at the end of this video. Anyway, I'm gonna try to slide this down from the top. Due to the hip size, it's impossible. The hips are just too big. Sliding the clothes from the top is easier, but the shoulders prove to be a huge challenge. Also, sliding down the skin, you gotta be brave and keep tugging because silicone has a lot of friction. It's sticky, a little bit. Eventually, push this ball, this squishy ball, and squeeze it upwards. The clothes gets into place. Not a fun thing to do, it's extremely tight. I think I popped one string. I wonder how people can change clothes on their dolls all the time. I just leave it as it is and buy another body if I want to put on another piece of clothes. So in conclusion, just don't buy another body. Don't buy another set of clothes unless you want to be begging for your next McDonald's meal. Slide the collar, adjust the bust area, hook the cloth piece at the bottom, zip her up, and you'll be good to go to the next step. I'm not gonna lie, this is taking a lot of time, but looking extremely gorgeous. Next up, be sure to put on the body hugging stuff to avoid any interference. The stocking is very difficult to put on, and if you're rough like me, I mean, I like to be rough to be faster, but you'll be tugging on the stocking without any fear. But having no fear comes with its consequences, and you will end up with these damages just like me. So be patient, work on the sections before arriving to the top. Actually, these stockings are of premium quality because these thin materials are very rare. It's silky soft, dense, but thin. Well, you expect small stuff to be thicker because of the proportions, but this is thin and a really great product. Oh, also aim for the seams on the stockings to be at the back. It's just normal this way. Surprisingly, these arm sleeves are very easy to put on. One tip and one trick. Black material will definitely dye the skin black, which means these clothes are permanent. You put it on, the inside goes black, and you don't want to take it off anymore. If you need a foolproof method to preserve the body, use foot wrap, the clear foot wrap. Tuck on a string to produce a layered effect. I don't usually film the dressing up process, so Velrex requested this video, right? He also requested the dressing up process, so you better be watching this because it's so tough. Yeah, I'm not gonna take up any more user requests for a while. That's it. Next week's video is also gonna be a user request. Yes, that's the last, at least for a while. It's important to hook one side of the sleeve to the belt. It'll be difficult to do so later with restricted space. Pull the belt across her chest to the back. I choose to go over her blouse, and the hook is very tricky but secure. In fact, very secure. This might be one of the most secure 1/6 clothes I've ever seen. They are always flimsy to a certain extent. Anyway, if you're bored with watching an unsightly man hand, go to the end of the video to watch the amazing montage. I haven't filmed it yet, but it's gonna be great. In the meanwhile, we still have to put on this complicated dress, and I have to search it up. Basically, remove the buttons. The belt is also buttoned to the skirt, so you can lay the skirt flat open. The slit goes to the back. I don't know how this works in real life. Why is there a slit at her butt? It's like a panty peeker dress. Just button everything together and we are done. Wait. No, that's the shoes. You need a soft feet for this to work better. The soft feet needs to be a little squeezing. In fact, a lot of squeezing. If you don't squeeze it to fit, you might get a long and short leg because, well, you know. Just squeeze it with your might. I'm glad they didn't make us do her laces. Oh, I'm gonna flip. But zip it up and we're done. Let's do some poses and make sure we have covered everything. Let's recap what to buy. You know, if you want to customize the figure, a lot of money goes into it. Head sculpt $40, body $100, clothes $100. If you get the clothes separately, it's gonna cost more. Figure stands, I use these generic ones because they look fairly naked and save space. Otherwise, you have to do box sets, which you can purchase. I usually stay away from hot toys unless it's a figure I really love. Korean variants are too expensive for my taste. So what to expect? The first figure will cost a lot because you gotta buy separate stuff or box sets. Also, silicone gets dehydrated and breaks. Doesn't matter if you're in a humid country. In fact, I'm in a very humid country and it still breaks. So do not pose the figure, but only during photography. Keep them in neutral positions. When to buy? If you want to avoid ridiculous pricings, get them during the pre-order stage. If not, you can check my Taobao guide. It's still valid as of 2026. Otherwise, get them exactly at release. The world is experiencing a huge inflation. People are less willing to buy. This is supposed to be a quick guide, so another tip. Putting on the blouse on the vertical body is no easy feat. The S34 has the narrowest shoulder on the market, so it's easy, but on the very cool body, I popped a few threads. Around 3 in total. It's not visible, but it's still a little too tight. So buying a recommended body is key to save money, or else you'll be buying another one, and another one, and another one. Actually, I have a lot of naked bodies on my table. I don't know if I should show you guys this. Although, overall, I thought the broad shoulders look a little better, so I'm glad I put the white clothes on the variant body instead of the recommended one. If you like her chest to be fuller, I'm sorry, I think you're in for a huge disappointment because the clothes cannot stretch. Overall, this is my personal collection bought on an impulse. I'm gonna give this set of clothes a legendary tier. Breaking the 1/6 norms, I think 1/6 did a better than a great job for delivering the set in full glorified details. Even shopping with my girlfriend, I don't see clothes that detailed. Also, this set is very customizable. Feeling kinky, dress her without a skirt. Feeling cute, put on the full attire, as long as you're also in full attire. Else, take care everyone. Just buy a toy and make yourself happy. Life is short, work hard, play hard. Thank you for watching my videos, I appreciate it a lot. Till next week, we're doing a giveaway, but the winner has already been chosen. Don't worry, it's not me. But see you next week, bye. Bye. Bye or bye.